Hi, Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker here. I got a new tool to help me. It's supposed to make me look lighter. So I want to talk about, it's too nice outside to actually be inside doing this. So this must be really important. So today I awoke to more people being killed. And hi Val. So it's really, it's really disturbing to me. And what I want to say about that is that we can get disturbed about it and we can sit and complain. And I even cried. So you might even hear my voice catching a bit. The thing is that that's not going to do anything. You know what's going to make the difference? The difference is going to make when you, Val, you, and me, Sheila, do something nice for one other person. Hey, Melissa. So I'm going to talk about how upset I am. I'm upset because what I notice is we don't like each other. And so if we don't like each other, if we don't hold one another in high regard, those of us who are close, and if us light workers, and if you're tuning in, you're a light worker. If you are on any of my Facebook pages, you're one of the light workers. You and I have got to do this. We've got to do just one little thing, beautiful and nice for someone else. And so that little nice thing could be, I'll tell you, Anita has a neighbor, and that little neighbor loved to garden, and they came along and whacked down all of his stuff. So I'm looking out there and I'm going, he loved to garden. Now he has nothing. So we went to the store and bought him some plants. Woohoo, big $10. Now that's a beautiful thing. The other beautiful thing is that when we're at her house and we're looking out the window, we get to see them. So we get the benefit, he gets the benefit, and not only that, but I saw his son come one day and he's like, I could see, he was like, what's up with the flowers? And his dad pointed at us. So, when you do something nice for one other person, that goes out into the world and everyone benefits. The heart radiates out 360 degrees. So we're not going to change the gun laws by doing anything other than being kind and generous and sweet to one another. So think, two itty bitty things that you can do for someone else. I'm sharing my passion with you. Now, maybe that isn't going to spur you on to do something, but it is an itty bitty thing that I can do. When we give to one another and when we're nice to one another, that vibe goes out there. It raises. Must be true, because when I see things that are true, things around me ding or sirens goes off. So it must be true. So think of two things or two people that you can do a nice thing for today. If we want to counterbalance all this, we have got to create more comfort than conflict. We have got to make more peace than war. So when you find yourself, I'm going to tell you, when I find myself getting all upset about a driver, or I have to wait for something, or something didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to, I'm going to take my thumb and my finger, I'm going to rub them together. I'm going to anchor myself with a breath. I'm going to tap in. I'm going to look around. I'm going to find one thing I'm grateful for. So today my one thing is this apparatus that I just bought that it shines the light on, so I don't have to worry about being in the right light. So I'm going to appreciate the manufacture of that. And then everybody down to the person who drove the van up to my door and gave it to me. So beam that gratitude out. Be grateful for something. Begin your day in gratitude. I wake up every morning saying thank you for my life. And then do things throughout the day to remind you that we live on a beautiful planet with beautiful people. Unfortunate things are happening right now, because we don't care enough about each other. We shut people out. We think that we compare ourselves. We're always going to be better than and less than. So let's give that up. Compare yourself to yourself. Are you better than you were yesterday? Are you nicer than you were yesterday? Did you do something nice for someone today yet? We have the whole day, so you got lots of time. But just think about that. When we hold that energy, because that's what we're doing, right? If you're tapping into this, then you're holding the energy with me. If we hold the energy of, you're okay. Maybe I don't have to like you. I don't have to love you, but you're okay. And you beam that out, we wouldn't treat animals the way that we're treating people. So let us up the way that we look at one another. Let's look with soft, compassionate eyes. Let's breathe easy and let's talk gently to one another, because we're all on this together. It's one tiny little planet, and when we screw up our little corner, it vibrates out, and we need to hold a higher vibe. So one thing that you can do for someone else is just give them a smile. That doesn't cost anything. It doesn't do anything. And most of us have amazing, beautiful smiles. So more comfort than conflict. More peace than war. So that's it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, letting me express myself. And if you feel like expressing yourself, please do it. Do it with compassion and love. Let that be your guiding light for what comes out of your mouth, and train your brain to think better. Bliss. Bye-bye. Mwah. Love you.